Dušan takes the stage. Please, round of applause. There he is. Oh, it's Dušan the pirate.
Hi, guys. It was about 10 years ago that I received a call from a very distressed lady. She called me during the weekend and she said, "Hey, Dušan, I know that you're teaching mathematics. Please, I need you to come to teach my son math. He's going to have an exam soon and he's failing in math. He doesn't have a genes on that. Please come and help out." I was like, "Yeah, it's weekend." She said, "I'm going to even pay you double the rate." I'm like, "Okay, sounds good." It was a time that I was studying in college, so I needed money, obviously. So I was very happy to come during the weekend even. When I came there, again, the lady opened the doors. One of the first things she said, she was like, "Dušan, just remember, Alex, my son, he's not the math type. He doesn't have a genes on that, so be easy on him, okay? Let's make sure that he passed the exam." I was like, okay. So I did a first diagnostic session with Alex. And I soon realized it's not about his genes about math. It's more about the approach of the teacher. Their teacher, of course, required every kid to know the same thing at the same time, which really goes against the nature. And as well, he was telling them, like, "Guys, I don't need to train you this. Just go home and read the books." So over the course of times, as I was training Alex, he went from one of the worst grades slowly to A's and B's. He fell in love with mathematics. He understood that math is all around us. And it was these slight changes that really made him fall in love with educating himself. He even started doing math exercising at his home in his free time. And his mom was asking me, like, "Hey, Dušan, what did you do to him?" I was like, "I didn't do anything. I just showed him a different approach, a different angle to look at education." We solved the fraction, and from then, he can build out everything else afterwards. And then I realized that it's not about, you don't need to be a teacher, like going to academia, going to school and teaching. You can be a micro-educator. You can be somebody who doesn't need to stand on stages, who doesn't need to do podcast videos. You can really teach your surroundings, your families, your friends, your classmates, things that you are passionate about, and you can do it without, doing a lot of content. And this is a really game-changing idea. I recently called Alex a few days ago. It was after many, many years of us seeing each other. And I called him like, "Hey, Alex, I don't know if you remember me. I'm Dušan. I was teaching you math. Like, how are you doing? And do you use math?" And he told me that he fell in love with that, and right now he's studying chemistry and technology, and he's using math in his university on daily basis. And this really got me a goosebump. I was like, I would love to have this for everybody, and I would love to experience this myself often and often again. And just understanding this mindset, like, we are all educators, whether we are realizing it or not. The way of our living is basically educating others as well. We are inspiring people to live Bitcoin, to be on a Bitcoin standard, that it's possible to pay with it. It's possible to get salary paid in Bitcoin. That's also education. Every parent is an educator for their kids. They don't need to teach them in the class, or they don't need to teach them in kitchen mathematics like my dad used to. Just by way of living, the kids are learning. We are all micro-educators. And I want to encourage you to be ready when the bull market comes, so that people know that you understand Bitcoin and you will be leveling up your game with educating yourself. I'm right now wearing this eye patch, and many people think that why pirates wear eye patches, that the reason that their eye got poked out and they need to cover their eyes. But the truth is, the eye patches work differently. Pirates wearing eye patches for the reason that they were always keeping one eye hidden in the darkness, so their eye get used to the darkness. And when they need to fight, and suddenly the fight got under the deck, below the deck, they just flip the eye patch, and they are immediately ready to fight back. And I was blown away by this. I just learned it recently. And I was like, oh my God, like this is super powerful. Because we Bitcoiners are the same. We are every day learning new things about Bitcoin. We are educating ourselves. We are, downloading wallets, testing everything out, making sure that we get the knowledge. But we might not use all of it every day. But we are getting ready that when shit hits the fan, when the economy starts to crumble or where the governments go crazy, even more than they are doing right now, we can simply flip the eye patch and our laser eye, our Bitcoin knowledge can be applied immediately into our own lives. And again, educating the others as micro-educators. So guys, I want to encourage you to be really soaking the knowledge in, going to conferences like this beautiful one that we are in right now, speaking to people, attending talks, workshops, reading books and podcasts, gathering knowledge, because you never know when you're going to need it, and you never know when you need to turn the eye patch. Thank you very much. Thank you.